Welcome back to Pow's Picks, where I give you a quick analysis of my best bets in the NHL. It is Tuesday, January 27th, and we have 10 games today. I love today's slate and have 5 games with official plays and 2 more I'll talk about at the end. Let's start with the Buffalo Sabres taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Sabres are the second hottest team since December 1st, behind only the Detroit Red Wings, going 19-6-1, and are currently on a 3-game winning streak. Meanwhile, the Leafs have now lost 6 of their last 7 games after showing signs of life in late December and early January. To make matters worse, Scotiabank Arena has not been the safe haven that it was for the Leafs earlier in the season, and have lost 4 in a row at home. The opposite is true for the Sabres, who started off the season struggling on the road but have now won 3 in a row in 8 of their last 10. The Sabres have also been getting stellar goaltending from their tandem of UPL and Alex Lyon. With all that in mind, my pick for this game will be the Buffalo Sabres on the moneyline at -105. Next we have the Los Angeles Kings versus the Detroit Red Wings. As mentioned in the previous game, the Red Wings are the hottest team in the league since December 1st, going 19-5-3 over that span. They have an elite power play and have been getting incredible goaltending. The Kings, on the other hand, have struggled offensively and on special teams this season, which leaves them outside of a playoff spot at the moment. The bright spot for LA has been their defensive play and goalie Darcy Kemper. Detroit has been good at home this season, winning 8 of their last 10 and currently on a 4-game winning streak. The Kings started the season as one of the best road teams, and while they still have a good road record, they have lost 6 of their last 10. John Gibson will be the starter for the Red Wings, and he has played incredibly well during the last 2 months, leading the NHL in multiple categories. It is worth noting Detroit is well rested and have played well on 2 days rest this season, while the Kings, also on 2 days rest, were scheduled to play in Columbus yesterday, where there was a winter storm which cancelled the game and had to travel. My pick for this game will be the Detroit Red Wings, which I will take with a Lucas Raymond point for better odds at +125. The third game we will look at is the San Jose Sharks visiting the Vancouver Canucks. The young Sharks are fighting to make the playoffs for the first time since 2019 and currently sit in the second wildcard spot in the West. Macklin Celebrini has taken a huge step forward this season and sits tied for 4th in points. The Canucks, on the other hand, have been trading players away as they start to embrace a rebuild and sit in last place in the standings. Vancouver is also the worst home team in the league, unable to score or defend, and are losers of 15 of their last 17 home games. The young Sharks have gotten better on the road over the season and have now won 7 of their last 10, although they still need to work on their defense and penalty kill. The injuries have also started to pile up for the Canucks, who have lost both games between these two teams this season, including a 6-3 win by the Sharks in Vancouver 1 month ago. My pick for this game is the San Jose Sharks to win, and I will take them on the moneyline at -125. Next, let's take a look at the Nashville Predators taking on the Boston Bruins. The Bruins burned us yesterday, blowing a third-period lead and losing to the New York Rangers in overtime, but are still 8-1-1 in their last 10 with a good offense and elite power play. Meanwhile, the Predators have struggled to find consistency this season and are well below average scoring and defending. Nashville has also not been a good road team this season and see a big decrease in their penalty kill compared to their season numbers. Boston, on the other hand, has been one of the best home teams this season and have won their last 7 in a row at home. They have great numbers in all categories except the penalty kill, which is still respectable. Backup Jonas Korpisalo played last night, so starter Jeremy Swayman will be in net for the Bruins tonight, and he has been elite at home recently. Boston has also been good in the second game of back-to-backs this season, especially at home. I will put my faith in the Bruins to bounce back today versus the Predators and will take them on the moneyline at -110. My next play is in the Winnipeg Jets at New Jersey Devils. Both teams are not having the season they would have hoped for at this point, but both had recent winning streaks. Both teams struggle to score, have been decent defensively, and have average special teams. The Devils do show some improvements on their defensive numbers and power play at home, while the Jets' numbers on the road are relatively similar to their season numbers but have really struggled lately, only winning 1 of their last 10. The Jets also come into this game with 2 days rest, but they have not fared well when having extra time off this season. One of the main reasons I like this game are the underlying numbers for the Devils in their last 10. They have a top 10 Corsi and Fenwick percentage, which means they are controlling play in their games. They are also producing many offensive chances but haven't scored at their expected rate, which should change with the way they are playing. With all that in mind, I will take the New Jersey Devils to get the win in tonight's game on the moneyline at -125. At the beginning I mentioned 2 other games I would talk about, and the first is the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Minnesota Wild. I expect Minnesota to take care of business at home, but they are minus 230 on the money line. The second game is the Utah Mammoth versus the Florida Panthers. Utah has been playing well but lost a tough game against the Lightning last night and have struggled in back-to-backs this season. Meanwhile, Florida has gotten healthier recently and have been playing well, so I like them to win but do not like the minus 155 odds on the money line. If I were to include these two teams, it would only be in a parlay. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the games tonight, subscribe to the channel for more analysis and picks, and like the video if you found it useful. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys tomorrow.